Hey, it's Kat. How you guys doing? We're back to the Crafty Archer. I have to warn you, it has been a little while. I've just opened up the game so that I know kind of where I'm at. Looked at the notes because I'm a bit like, oh, it's been ages since I've been able to record. So we are in a cave. Yeah, let's take it away, I guess. Because my notes say that we're traveling to PV, then on to Timberwolf Mountain or Rush Canyon. We have no matches. We need firewood, 3 more deer hides. Make arrows, clothes, travois, etc. When you get somewhere, find tools in the dam. Are we in the Winding River cave? We are definitely out of breath. We have no matches to light this. Oh, well, we did have a match, which I must have just used. Yeah, that was my last match. Okay, cool. I'm guessing I'm in the Winding River cave. Cool. For you, it's only been a few days. For me, it's been a bit longer, so you really do have to forgive me. I wasn't warming up when I came in the cave, which is fantastic. I do need to collect firewood. I'm very slow. I think that's just the fatigue. Yeah, that's the fatigue. So I do have the supplies for a travois on me. Okay, and I have cured birch. I think because I'm going to Timberwolf, etc., I've brought everything good with me. Okay, good to know. Alright, cool. Alright. How is everybody doing? It has been an extremely hot week here. Part of the reason why I haven't been recording is that the weather here has been exorbitantly OTT hot, and it has been near impossible to sit in this room for longer than I have to. So I've made a real concerted effort to just stream and spend the rest of the time not... I'm gonna go that way and check first. Just not be in here if I don't have to be. We've had a bit of a heat wave, and it's kind of led to, yeah, it's led to my house being extremely uncomfortably warm. And because we don't have air conditioning, New Zealand's not known for air conditioning. We kind of have a heat pump situation going on in New Zealand where basically you can get a heat pump for your house, and it also does a cooling function, what they call reverse cycling. But we've never been able to afford to put one in. We're now thinking of doing it. We were going to do it before the winter. We're now thinking of doing it soon so that if we do have another heat wave, we can actually cope with it. It is the hottest temperatures on record, of course, because of climate change. So we've been struggling a little bit. The kids have been coping really, really nicely, but I do not do well in the heat. And I have, we just had a long weekend here, and I just spent the entire weekend just with a headache and just feeling really uncomfortable and not happy. So, yeah, so I'm pleased that it's cooled down again. But yes, it did mean that I stayed out of this room. This room was up to about 84 degrees at times Fahrenheit or 30 degrees Celsius. It is too hot to sit in for long. But yeah, now it is chilled out, literally, a little bit. Good, I've healed my risks. I'm just taking detours for more coal, by the way. And you know, these are like loot rooms and stuff. Wow, lots of coal here. Okay, this is going to really help us with our lack of clothing, you know. I know, Astrid, I know. Okay. Does mean we're going to burn through our torches in our only match quite quickly. I'm going to need to stop and do a fire just so I can retain this flame. I'm cold again, which is not good. So we might have to do a fire sooner rather than later. And I can't... Well, I'm actually... No, I'm not that cold. But I'm tired, which is not ideal. But yeah, I will be not able to keep this condition going. I think I might have birch bark I can make into a tea. I think that would be a really good idea.
Oh, I'm starving.
It's nearly evening. I think I was going to go spend the night in a... Oh, and I have food poisoning. That's why. I forgot. Well, we can spend the night here then, I guess. We've picked up enough coal that we can probably sleep in here. It's nice and safe. It's guaranteed to be warm. Problem is, do I try and keep the fire going in here so that...
Shitty way to die.
I don't get to hear that one very often. Let's get her 10 hours of sleep so that she's happy. But yeah, we may have to keep the fire going in here all night long so that we can keep that one flame going, never let it go out. It's kind of situation. There will be more sticks in this room that I can gather as well. Obviously the torches also double as... I have 18 coals, so yeah, we're fine. And I have 27 sticks. So... There we go. Let's do a full fire. So this is the longest a fire can be in the long dark, by the way. It's 12 hours. Anybody was wondering? Does max you out at 12 hours. It does say you cannot add more wood to this fire. Let's just grab these. I do have birch bark, it looks like I can make. Let's grab these torches that have busted now. Oh, there's only one. Oh, I didn't pick up the other one. Okay. Let's get her to sleep as soon as possible because I really don't want to be busting this. Oh, I thought it said prepared birch bark. It doesn't. It says prepared rose hips. Okay, so we just need to eat and sleep, basically, to get condition back. We've only got 4 cattails. Okay, so, and we've got reishi tea. Okay, so we will need to make the rose hips. Oh, 1 second. Oh, it's the dog. I thought my husband might need to talk to me, but it was the dog. Right, let's cook the rose hips. Warm up the reishi, which is only a tiny bit of calories. Maisie. My dog's flopping around. Hello. How you doing? What are you doing? Are you itchy? Just flailing around on her bed. Macy! Crazy dog. Alright, let's drink this reishi. Drink this. Top up with actual water. Oh. That warming up was actually inhibiting me seeing the menu properly. Now we have 11-hour fire. I'm going to give her a good 10. Get rid of the food poisoning and the condition loss. She is going to wake up thirsty, but she should have a lot more condition. Pity I don't have any herbal tea or birchbark tea. That would really help with the condition regain. Oh my god, because of the food poisoning, I did not gain condition. Ah, oh, I forgot it about how that works. Okay. That is not ideal. I know. You're starving and your condition is in the toilet. Okay, that is not good. Yay! Just what we wanted. Crappy condition. Now, we do have 1 stim, so we can get 15% health back in a pinch. But, yeah, we've got 3. Let's make a couple of bandages. Have we got old man's beard dressings? We have 3. It's probably okay for now. I don't think we can make... Yeah, we can't make anything else. How are we on Tinder, actually? 5. Okay, and have we got... How are our skills? Nearly at 3. Fire starting is halfway, so we can't, unfortunately, get rid of Tinder anytime soon. We have... 7 arrows, okay. Okay. This is not ideal. We cannot leave this cave probably for 4 hours, so I'm going to... What is the dog doing? Sorry, I'm distracted by it. I'm going to make sure I have at least 4 hours of fire on here to keep that going. We don't have any food, so that's not good. We can almost sleep 3 hours, but we can't do that with this water going. I might pick it up. I might pick it up and do the 3. Okay, now we can actually boil it and not worry about it boiling away. The weather's terrible because it's PV. PV's gonna PV. And we're gonna pick up... I know, my love. I know. We're gonna make sure we have another 3 hours of fire. Right, I've got 2 hours 21, so we're going to take all of the torches that we can. We need to get out of here. I know. We need all of the fire we can. But we need to leave a tiny bit on this fire. Or at least make another fire at the entrance, the exit to the cave. Duck outside, make sure it's not blowing a gale. Though I think my torch would stay lit, actually, if I just put my head outside this transition. Because it's sheltered. But if we step outside and it immediately blows out our fire and there's no hope of it staying lit, we are in a little bit of trouble. Did I search him yet? I did. Gonna say, if he had food on me,
Drop any of this gear.
I really need is just to find a food source ASAP. Even like a bag of jerky left in the deer blind as I leave. If I get freezing, that's the problem that we have, is if I get freezing, I have to get inside or warm ASAP because I will die. My condition is far too low to survive very long. I also need to get her fed soon because this condition is not manageable with condition loss, regular condition loss. I actually don't even know what condition that is. It looks like about 15%. Is that about right? No, it's a bit more. It's not quite, no, it's not quite 20%, so maybe it is 15%. Is there anything in here? Other than a stick. I don't even remember where this goes. Oh, another little cache, okay. Stash of firewood and coal and stuff, okay. I'm gonna keep all of that because we need to stay warm. Oh boy. Not exactly where I wanted to be. But hey, no, you know, afflictions right now. I really don't want this to be the end of the road, my friends. And it used to be that you could manage when you got all the way down to low condition with the heart, what we call the heart beeps. Because you could use a can or a pod or something to stop yourself from stumbling around. They've patched that out because Hinterland are apparently mean. Apparently they're very cruel. Used to be the only way you could actually continue to function. But, I mean, as they've said in the past, they didn't expect people to live that long in this game. Like, this game is about trying to survive, but not surviving forever. And we've all become just a bit too good at this game, I think. So if you're ever searching for any of those little caches, or stone caches that have little red flags in them that are got messages from early backers of the game, if you're ever trying to collect all of those, there's quite a few in this cave. You see that one right there? The cairns. Yeah, they put a bunch in this cave. I don't know how to take the colour of that sky. Okay, this is good. This is actually Magdalene's weather. So if I do have an issue, I can maybe get another fire going anyway. But yes, it is 3 bars down cold, so we need to travel. Stop, travel, stop, travel, stop, basically. Lots of fires to warm up. We need to find tea supplies ASAP. Teas might be how we keep calories in her belly today. Not likely to find a lot of like cattails in PV. Unless you go all the way down to the river. So my first port of call is this blind and then the cave. We may need to warm up already in the cave. If there's mushrooms up here, we need to grab them, make mushroom tea in the cave. The difficulty with being on a hill like this too is that when you drop your torch it can roll. So I need to make sure I find a stable spot to do a torch change. There we go. Make sure the word torch pops up, otherwise you will waste a match. I don't have that problem right now because I don't have any. Please can there be like jerky or something in this blind? Because this is a one day I don't want to starve her. I just don't have the condition to spare. Oh, another maple. Okay, mushrooms on these, yeah, I think there are. Okay, so this will give us a tea. Keep us warm. 2 teas, hopefully. Keep us warm and fed. But I am not a conservative stim keeper. Unlike my dear friends B and Dunn, who do not use a stim unless things are very dire. Oh, thermos. Oh, I should check my thermos. Have I got any teas in my thermos? Because that's the second one I found. Okay. Let's get inside really quick. As quick as we can move anyway, which isn't very quick. I'm so slow. I shouldn't be stopping, but I'm going to. Let's check really quickly. Have I put anything in that thermos?
Wait,
I have.
it's so cold. I'm
Okay.
warming up a bit.
We can drink something for calories. It's 1 red bar that I don't have to have. Okay. I did think it was really unusual that I didn't have any teas. But yeah, we need to get inside like right now and I cannot sprint. Wow, what the heck am I carrying? Oh, the coal. Oh, I'm a doofus. Okay. Just move, Corey, move. Go. With no clothing on, we've absolutely got no hope, you know, of staying warm in the back of caves most of the time. So, use the accelerant. You don't want to die holding on, in my philosophy, you don't want to die holding on to stims or accelerant. Like, honestly, if you can save the run, because you had, see, now I've got the heart beeps. If you can save the run because you have something that can save the run, use it to save the run, you know? The music is always really dramatic too. Let's drink one of these teas hot would be a good idea. Oh, I just righted myself. That was interesting. As the heartbeats wore off, I righted myself. Okay, so we're just going to really quickly craft 1, which warms us up as well. Heal those risks. Right, cook it. Right, drink a hot one. Hope I jiggled everything. Okay. So we gotta put these all in the flask and actually use the flask for its purpose to stay warm. I want to search this backpack real quick. Oh my god, 2 pieces of food. 1 new dog food, that's amazing. I'm gonna eat that immediately. Just to have that buffer, you know? 500 calorie buffer is fantastic. This is dicier than I like to have it, you know? Look at all the archery books I'm carrying. I thought it just said opening. Yeah, I was gonna say I should have got a can out of that. Can I? I think I can. I was gonna say, can I craft another one? I think I might be able to craft 1 more. No, that's it. Okay. I wonder if I should get herself like a 3-hour nap. We have everything jiggled. We have more coal sitting outside. And we have a safe fire. So I actually think that's a really good idea. Let's throw the reclaimed wood in so we can get some torches out. Let's give her 3 hours of sleep. Now she's got more calories. We should get a little bit more condition gain. Obviously, the longer you sleep, the more that your healing compounds, and you want to sleep as long as possible at a time. But, okay. Well, I'm stuck here now. So I guess we are living on teas for a little bit. I kind of want to go get the rest of those coal, but what I will probably end up doing is just using all the coal that I have and collecting those ones on the way, because we have 7-8 hours of fire here. And I can always, you know, run out and get sticks. Break down a few torches, because I have an extreme amount of torches. Well, it's not extreme to me. This is called a corrow of torches by myself and my friends, because I like to carry, like, so many torches. I guess I can make water and leave it here if I don't, like, need it, but... Oh, I don't have a lot. Make an old man's beard, I suppose. Do things to kill time. Oh, let's not let it go out, though. Jeez, silly me. Okay, we've got 500 calories on board. Well, that one's cold. Alright, well, let's just plan to sleep another 3 hours. Do the same thing I did before. Little condition regains at a time, you know? Okay. I don't think I had enough, obviously, tiredness. I didn't even check the meter that properly. Lowest condition our condition's been down to 10. That's the heartbeats range usually. So we were at 18-ish now, I think. 15 was the lowest we got to. Okay. Pleasant Valley has a bit of a bad reputation. I'm tempted to go get one of those bunnies. Just real quick. I think they are right there.
I'm starving.
I know, that's why I'm hoping to kill you a little rabbit. There's obviously the deer there too, but that would require me being out here in the cold for longer. There's usually a wolf hanging around here. Oh, really? I just want it to be more of a sure thing, you know? I don't think even this is going to be a sure thing. Yeah, no, I aimed poorly there. Let's get my coal. There's another tea I can make here too. Oh, for shit's sake. I do that far too often, by the way, which is why I always get lots of stones. Obviously I can hunt. If I was like not like on low condition, I would probably go actually hunting, but we'll wait and see what the storm does. Seriously? That hit? That should have hit. That's frustrating. I thought there were two. Okay. That is so annoying, honestly.
I can't feel my hands.
6 years in, and I still cover my, well, not cover, but look away when I kill a rabbit. We don't want to be in the same position we were before with our condition tanking, so we're getting inside before it does. Before we hit that cold mark again. Okay, let's drink another. Oh, it sounds like something's about to burn. Do you hear that little sizzling noise? I think I've ruined one of them. Oh, it's the water. Okay. gonna say, jeez. Right, let's skin this rabbit. Get his meat as quick as possible. I think it is the knife, yeah. Need to sharpen my tools. So I kind of wanted to get to Signal Hill before I wrap up this episode today. But if it's gonna stay kind of blustery out there, I'd like to leave a little bit short, more of a comfortable position. I always eat my meat immediately on Loper, by the way. I don't know if that's, you know, some people do walk around carrying it, but I'm not that girl. I like to have it in her belly, because why not have it in her belly now? And I like to not be stinky when I travel. Right, we're going to cook this tea, and then we're going to go up to Signal Hill. Alright, we're going to put them in the thermos. I'm going to drop this rabbit here, the rest of the rabbit. I'm not going to... not gonna worry about the rest of the rabbit. I'm putting them in this one because this is the color of the actual tea inside the cup. And it reminds me what's inside it. So yeah, we're gonna drop the rest of the rabbit. Gonna take 2 torches. Torches are gonna blow out. We do have 1 flare, and of course we do have the bow if we are threatened. But I wouldn't survive any kind of attack right now, obviously. I also think this torch isn't gonna last long at all. If I can get to the road and then get along the road to Signal Hill, it's safer than going directly straight as the crow flies to Signal Hill. It really depends on what I can visualize too, like if I can see wolves. Let's just search this guy as well. Let's get feathers for our next arrows. I think it's the arrow shafts I don't have now though. I need to, there it is. I need to, never get the lantern out. I don't want to click that deer because I don't want it to start its decay cycle. We're going to sprint. When we hit the road, I'm going to grab a tea out of the thermos. The flask, because it's not branded. The old BBC. Other brands are available. There's a wolf obviously to my left. Just conscious of the bear as well. That's what I'm mainly looking out for. Alright, I'm really going to quickly just transfer 1 tea. Drink it. There should be food at Signal Hill. That's the other bonus of Signal Hill. And there's always good loot. And I drank the whole of that tea because I want all of the calories. Now, of course, the wind stops. Well, it stops enough for a torch anyway. I'm literally like leaning forward in my seat. We'll spend the night in Signal Hill, I guess, and that's that'll be what we do until next episode. So my goal for next episode would be to hit the farmhouse and the barn. Obviously keep her alive. If I get a good night's sleep tonight with some food in her belly, she'll have a huge condition regain. The main reason, like I didn't gain condition last time I did a big sleep, was obviously because of the food poisoning. So food poisoning on Loper is not normally something I try and mess with. I'd totally forgotten, obviously, until I loaded in that I had it again. But yeah, on Voyager, I regularly eat bad food right before bed. Because I know that, I've met the bear up here a few times. I'm just being paranoid. I do it right before bed because then you're going to sleep a long sleep anyway, so what's the big deal? It doesn't matter. On Loper, the condition regained during rest is affected, so it's not ideal to stretch having food poisoning and not resting for too long. Now there's rose hips right here I'm going to grab. They're always here. So that's another tea opportunity. And there's always firewood along the barrel. And we're going to go in here and see what loot we've got before I knock off for this episode. Now, someone very kindly pointed out in a recent YouTube comment that I could use the wires to make fishing lures, because I'd said I was playing my Will Burr episode, which is where I just killed Will over and over. So I didn't really care. I wasn't looking for anything to do with particular items, but I said, oh, because Will said some line like, I can make something out of these. And I was like, no, you can't, Will. What can you make out of wires? So, of course, some very kind YouTuber commenter was like, well, you can. You can make... thing. I'm surprised to see the battery. I didn't think the battery spawned here on Lopa. It's here for, like, doing the tail. So, yeah, I am grabbing wires when I see them now. Because, what if I want to make a lure? Anything in the drawers? No. Done those two. I love the care they've taken into like the keyboards and the... Okay. We did get one can of food already. Use back there. We've got coffee. Brilliant. Another can opener. I'll have to check mine. These two. Yay. More food. So she can definitely get a good night's sleep now. I've definitely got enough food. This can start a fire. Bang bang book, good for Bernie, everybody. That's like an old quote of mine that gets re-quoted every now and then. Because yes, you can definitely burn
I could eat anything.
gun books if you don't want to study the skill on Lopa. So I've picked up the shoes and the gloves so I can get the leather. I'm fully aware I cannot wear them. This is a workbench, so if I wanted to... Oh, another flare. That's going to be life-saving at some point. If I wanted to, I could make more arrows right now. More arrow shafts would be nice. But again, it's about to be dark, and I'm not sure how the game will let me. Let's try. Curious. It's only 39 minutes. Sweet. Now I can make some more arrows tomorrow. Okay. Anyway, let's find the bed. There's the bed. Let's feed this poor lass. Oh my gosh, we're not eating the ruined dog food. I'm not risking that. Let's have this. And this. And a drink. And let's sleep. We can do 6. I think that's all she's tired enough for anyway. We got an Aurora. Fabulous. So what we might do is make a few. If we get an Aurora for 3 hours, we can make 3 hours. There was no tools in here, right? I didn't miss like a simple tools. I'm really good at like ignoring them because they're not like, you know, unless you're currently making arrows, they're not something that you desperately usually look for. Pretty sure I didn't see any tools anywhere. Or we can make an arrow and see if the Aurora is still going. No, pretty sure I didn't miss them.
Anything right about now.
No. No. I can make the hat. The mitts, I was gonna say. I think she's, yeah, because she's still got those. So, when she's got some light to work with, which won't be that far away. I don't know whether I want to risk this either. 29%. I mean, it's over 25. The condition is much better, obviously. We need to find some birch bark as we travel through PV. We obviously need to visit the birch forest. Let's not be thirsty. That's silly. That's a fixable problem.
I'm starving.
I know. I just want the light to come up a little bit. Thank you. So we can workbench. How long? Yeah, the 5 hours. It's a long time. I'd like her to have more food available to her for that.
I gotta eat soon.
Yep, you're okay. I'm gonna give her another 3 hours of sleep and I'm gonna travel in the afternoon. Okay. Or at least 2. Alright, so let's make a note. Oh! Archery 2. Nice. Let's make a note. You're currently traveling to, through Peabody. Going to farmhouse and barn. You have made a few extra arrows. Need to make the rabbit mitts when you have more calories. I'm not going to change this to sticks because we do have firewood now. Matches. Arrows closed. Yeah, I've actually made that note already. Find tools in the dam. No. Find tools. Easy for arrows. I think I'll find them in the barn, hopefully. Alright. Just get a couple of hours of sleep and I'll leave the episode there. Thank you very much for hanging out with me. I'll be back in a few more days with another episode. But yeah, take care and thanks again for watching. Please like and subscribe. That really does help me help the YouTube channel grow. If you're still watching, I appreciate you. See you soon. Bye. Bye.